as the match starts for the final quarter. 4 points the difference in favour of the Swans. The crowd finding voice. Barry Round against Madden, who wins it yet again. He's hardly been beaten in that centre circle bounce. Picked up by Carey and driven forward. Winbanks in front. Behind, Salmon. Winbanks wins out. The two number 9s, victorious, is Shane Hurd over Ackerley. One of Essendon's best players, he and Hawker. Round, better judgment over his taller and younger opponent. The awkward style of Round sees the ball delivered to centre field. Smith just unable to do too much about that, with the shoulder being what it is. Certainly a courageous effort from him here this afternoon. Merritt. And the mark taken by... Won't quite make the distance. Round is down there and again takes a very good grab. And the Swan skipper trying to get his side back into the match. Winbanks. Evans. Evans left half-back flank. Looking for a lead. All players are well covered though. Brady, he went out of it after quarter time, but a very good first quarter. Smith. That's out of the ball from Clayton. No, the umpire says not. I thought like you did, Luke.
And they're in attack now. They've got to get a bit of a break here to get a goal to make it a 10-point lead. Knocked out by Madden, but Torbert's there too. Finally, we see Clayton getting clear. Thompson gets a wild hand pass towards that forward pocket. Clark's out there. His kick is a high one, doesn't cover much distance. It's Scott and Watson going for it. Scott's got the mark. Good effort by Scott, and he's got a sore shoulder too, apparently. Had an ice pack on at three-quarter time. Torbert again up there. They're all having a fly. It comes down to Clayton again. Threads his way through the pack. Knocked on that time. Oh, well intercepted by Brady, but he couldn't get clear. The ball finally forced down towards centre half forward. Watson's in plenty of trouble. Gets it out to Andrews. Actually just about threw it out that time to Thompson. Back towards the centre half forward position for Essendon. Going after his Browning. Couldn't pick it up. Now there's a chance for Fowler to get one. He got one pretty low that time. Salmon can't get down. Down goes Browning again. The umpire said a free kick. May have been a bit lucky that time.
Yes, I must agree. If you put your head down, you might get it kicked off or the free kick.
Well, they're not giving up without a fight. They're 4 points in front, and they're determined to hang on to us. We see Carter. They've changed the team right around because Carter's down there on the wing position. He can't get clear. The umpire's paying a free kick against him for holding the ball. By golly, that's pretty tough.
Not much of a chance to get rid of it.
I must agree with our director. He was not grabbed.
Van der Haar, right centre wing. Oh, beautiful kick. Now that's a free kick in the back to Winbanks. What a serviceable game from Winbanks, and he kicked a very nice goal too earlier in the match. Anthony Danaher. Ackerley. Well smothered by Thompson. Ackerley's equal to the occasion. Tries to fight off Otway. Gets it to Lucas. Dummies well. From right half forward, he'll put it deep into the goal square. Carey's in front of the pack. Brady. Put it through. He has. That's a goal. That livens up the crowd. So Brady, 4 goals to him. He's the Swans' leading goal kicker. The difference 10 points again, 97-87. 10 points the difference on Sevens Big League from the Sydney Cricket Ground. 4 goals to Brady. Watson's kick high towards the Essendon centre half forward position. Cruz and Otway doing battle. Wright comes in to assist him. Caught with the ball. Play on, says umpire Morrow. Another chance for Wright. It's a free kick to Essendon this time, and it's going to Big Salmon. Fowler to kick the winning goal. That's not a winning goal. It's 3 for 1 behind. Makes the difference 9 points at the SCG. 97-8.
About 7 minutes gone of this last quarter. Chance for Barry Round to mark. He dropped that one as a difficult one. Picked up by Carter. He's grabbed. Couldn't get clear. Going after now is Watson. He's grabbed. Loses the ball. Got on the boundary line. Scooped back by Van der Haar. Carter's there too. He was grabbed. The umpire will pay a free kick to him for sure. Holding the man. Goes for a hand pass. Oh, Browning fumble that one. Well, a good play on the part of Wright. They were lucky to get away with that, the Swans. I noticed that Watson's in a bit of trouble. Finally, Neagle takes the mark. The left footer back there towards centre half forward. Knocked on that time by Madden. Back it goes there to Bettison. He can't get clear. A hand pass coming over that time from Roberts. Over to Lucas. Another one over there to Cruz. Another long one now out on his own as Danaher. Goes for a long kick over that half-forward line. Kerry coming to the back of Vernon. But Vernon couldn't hold that back. But there's Smith in the thick of things too. Watson carried off the ground. That's a blow to the Bombers.
Just about their best player.
By golly, there's been some injuries here today, and we might say it could be the ground being so hard, Bob.
Oh, look, I don't think you can put it down to that, Lou.
Okay, the ball knocked out now. Finally driven up there by Ackley. Chance for Brady to mark. Couldn't hold that one. Kicked off the ground by Clayton. Not a good kick. In goes Clayton again. He's fumbled. Tapped it over to Neagle out there at half back. He's grabbed nearly holding the ball. Finally it comes back to Thompson. Another hand pass. And down he goes Danaher. Is he tripped? No, the umpire said no. Finally over to Thompson again. And the Bombers get it out of the danger zone. Oh, is it Madden? What a mark. Madden goes for a hand pass. Back it comes now to West. A running shot for goal. And the result, a goal.
3 points the difference. Knocked down, well, by nobody in particular.
So even though Copping is injured, he too has to come out onto the ground.
Ackley to right half forward for the Swans. Vernon, or Fowler, into his back. Knocked away by Merritt. Not quite at the boundary line. Danaher will pick it up just inside. Right making position. High to the goal square. Looking for Brady. Can't take the mark. Plenty of opposition from Essendon players there. Three of them combined here. Smith caught without the ball.
Free kick to him, Bob.
Greg Smith comes in for the shot at goal, which he has made no mistake with.
They're trailing by 9 points at the moment. Ball knocked back over the head. There's a chance now for Otway to get clear. Grabbed a little high, but the umpire said play on as Carey break through the pack. Has a putt shot at the goals, but he's up target. The umpire's found a free kick here. It'll go to Carey, I think.
Downfield, Lou.
Might go downfield. Okay. The kick. I think he's missed it, yes. So it's 8 points the difference now. I notice that Ackley's playing on the wing to give them a bit of drive out there because Hurd's been a very good player. Barry round in front, couldn't hold that one. Carey going through again. Finally picked up by Bernie Evans. He won't be able to kick it with his left foot for sure. That's why he went back into his right boot. Goes for a short pass. Down goes Morwood, but he's showing determination. Won't get rid of the ball. Picked up by Hurd, the boy we were talking about. His kick is down there. Down goes Winbanks. Can't get clear. Otway's over the top of his back. Once again, Madden knocks it out to Hawker. A snap for goal. Will he make it? It's pretty close. Oh, Bettison couldn't hold up. Will the umpire pay a free kick? No, he said no. A hand pass coming out there that time from Winbanks. There's a chance now for a short pass from Copping and a mark to Vander. Coming in, the Flying Dutchman for this shot. I think he might have missed it. So it's 7 points the difference, and they're in there still fighting the...
3 to 96. As the ball driven back into play. Round. Lifting himself for the occasion. Literally. Anthony Danaher and his brother. Anthony wins out from Terry. No mark.
Free kick.
No free kick either. Andrews and Torbett. Andrews keeps it in play. Terry Danaher goes down. They all go over the top of him. And the ball is still in. Torbett and Madden. Madden tries to find Otway. Finds Terry Danaher instead, who almost threw it out to his teammate down there. That was Hawker. Andrews, well tackled. They're certainly letting it go, I'll say that. Tight match after the first quarter. Knocked down by Torbett. Plenty of Essendon players are there. And going through solidly. Danaher up towards centre field. That's a mark. Brought in by Steve Copping. He looks okay. Spent most of the game on the bench after incurring an injury in the first term. Big Salmon can't take the grab. Bettison off target, but only just and through for one behind. And so Essendon sneaking forward ever slowly. 13-19, 97 to 16-7, 103.
So it's a goal the difference now. One straight kick for the Bombers. They'll tie this game at the moment. Ball back into play. Finally a chance now for Vernon to pick it up. He's out clear of that pack. Gets away from Neagle nicely. Shoots the ball right across there towards centre field. Punched away by Smith. Going after it now is Hurd. After him is Wright. Hand pass back to Ronnie Andrews. Let's see what he can do with this one. It's a kick over the centre half forward line. Looking for Salmon. And he's got it. And of course the difference now 6 points in favour of the Swans. There's the kick. And I think he's kicked a goal, so scores a dead level. And we're at the, let me see, the 17-minute mark. And the Bombers are level, pegging with the Swans, 103 points.
Play underway again, dead level here. The crowd finding voice. Carey. Copping. Will get a mark or free kick. No. Play on. Salmon again. He'll put them in front if he can score here. It's a goal. They're in front by a goal. 2 goals to Salmon in 45 seconds. Essendon leading by 6 points, 109 to 103. The first time they've been in front all day. Loose ball on centre wing, taken by Stephen Wright. Ackley, short to Anthony Danaher. His brother tackles him. On to Scott in the forward pocket. Can the Swans level it up? Round in the goal square. Carroll waiting down. Likewise is Neagle, who hit well caught and drops the ball. Picked up by Little Otway. Trying to find Neagle. Evans, well caught by Neagle in turn.
Free kick to Evans, Peter.
Caught too high, says the umpire. Bernie Evans, left half forward, about 50 metres from goal. Still with his leg very heavily strapped. So subsequently not a good kick. Andrews read it well. Danaher, high towards the boundary line. Could be over. Yes, it was. So a free kick to the Swans will be taken again by Bernie Evans. And I think the Swans will be well advised to have a couple of players drop short as well.
Well, he's all right with the right foot. It's the left one that's worrying him.
He's got to kick off it though, Lou.
Yes. Let's see what he can do this time. A little bit better, but not much. It's a Swans marked around. 30 metres out, directly in front with that awkward kicking style, has made a complete mess of that one. Out of bounds on the full, free to Essendon.
Well, Round had a chance to level scores. The Bombers still in front by 6 points as Andrews takes the free kick down there in that forward pocket position. We're right on the 20-minute mark of this last quarter. Ball kicked high towards that half-back line. Round in front. Couldn't hold that mark. The ball hits the deck. Pushed out to Evans again. The left foot kick up to the goal square. Carroll's in a bad way there. He can't get around. He's trying to break clear of the pack. He can hardly move. Knocked out by Andrews. Forwards after. He finally gets a kick out wide to that wing position. There's Smith out there on his own. Gets around Andrews. Oh, he got him by the leg. The umpire didn't see it. He missed it. He grabbed him by the leg.
That was penalising.
So I would be wild too.
That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable, that one. Waiting now for Andrews to go for a hand pass out wide. Picked up by Clark. He balked Vernon nicely. And the ball is finally shot out there towards that centre half forward position. Punched away by Lucas. Then again by Vanderhaar. Down out there towards Talbot. Can he get there? Hawker got into his pack. Now it's Copping picking the ball up. Hooks the ball back there looking for Big Salmon. Couldn't hold the mark. Talbot in front. Actually, Salmon got that one. Pushed out by Talbot. Knocked over to Vernon. A fresh air shot, but he recovers the ball. Finally goes for a pass, looking for Brady at the back there. A great mark to Danaher. Well, the Swans are still in there fighting as we see a 15-metre penalty. This brings him right up to the wing position. Goes for the long kick, looking for Barry Round. Andrews is there. Round couldn't hold. There's a go now for Norwood. And scores as he put it through. Yes, a goal. Scores dead level again. And the Swans still in there with a fight. Peter, who said Sydney people don't know anything about football?
Yes, I don't think Brian Dixon need bother explaining the rules to them before any other match up here. That was a waste of time. Centre wing. Watson streaming forward. From right half forward flank, he'll put them deep into attack. Short passes to Copping, and that's out of bounds. So probably about 7 minutes left to play. Either side, plenty of time to get a winning break. Cruz and Otway. Winbanks comes in to assist him. Puts it wide out towards the outer side. Smith waiting for the crumbs that don't come his way. Chance for Essendon. Hurd. Any score will put them in front. Yes, it's a point. Essendon lead. Banks. Goes the long kick. Madden at Andrews. Watson traps it one-handed. Browning puts him off balance. That's out of bounds on the full, and so a penalty kick going the Swans. Oh, kicked into the man on the mark, which was Salmon. Clark. Any score would be advantageous for Essendon. He's scored, has he? Or is it out on the full again? No, out on the full again, so once again we'll see a penalty free kick.
This time they're not taking the risk with Windbanks. I think Roberts will kick it in from that back pocket position. Well, a point the difference. Can the Bombers hang on now? They're all flying, all having a go at that one now. Finally, it's come back to Scott, a hurried kick. It's a mark to Bernie Evans. He's on that half-back line. They're down by a point at the moment, the Swans. A 15-metre penalty. But this will give him a chance to get it up there to big round if he can. The only problems with the round can kick a goal. He's the worst kick in Australia, just about. A pass and a mark to Browning. Now, Browning should go for the long kick here, Bob.
Yes, they've got to get it right down, and maybe Barry Round can take the mark, or some of the smaller players, if it's punched away from Brown, could be at their feet.
There's Round in front, Bradley at the back. Couldn't hold the mark. Hand pass to Vernon. Snaps for goal, but he's off target and scores a dead level again. 110 points apiece. Goes for a little kick.
He didn't leave the hand, Lou. He's got to go from
yes, he put it
to
in
hand.
his boot, so they're going to ball it up in the goal.
Punch it too, he'd be trying to do.
Here it goes now. Punched out, a chance for Little Right, but it'll beat him and it's out of bounds. And Round again for this knockout in that forward pocket. Pushed to the ground again. There's Little Right battling there. Down goes Terry Danaher. Comes out to Andrews. He can't pick it up. Umpire's found a free kick to the Swans. It'll go to Vernon for one of the back. Level, and what a game we've got. There's the kick. It's through and out of bounds again. They can't get that point.
Big punch, but it's ill-directed. Clayton's there. Carey backs him up and the Bombers clear it away. Open spaces. Browning needs a good bounce. West hot on his hammer. Watson comes in to assist him. Browning well caught. Ackley. Hurd. Can't stop him. Fine mark to Clayton. Clayton in the back pocket. Siren due to go any tick at the clock. He's gone for a short pass. Ill-directed. Chipping in and taking the mark out there is Ackley. He'll go for another short pass. And Smith. Greg Smith. That's a score. What is it? One behind, I think, yes. So the Swans lead by that margin.
They may even be better with it at that end of the ground at this stage.
Well, that could be. Let's see if Essendon can answer that. I think there's still plenty of time. That's a beautiful torpedo punt kick. Danaher goes the punch. Madden and Fowler gets there first. Ackley upended. Right. In front, and that's the way to play it. Sees it out of bounds. The Swans in a thriller at the moment, 1 point, and we've been playing nearly 29 minutes, Lou.
And the ball out of bounds. A point the difference in favour of the Swans. Torban and Madden to go. There we see at the back is Danaher. The ball finally cleared back by Danaher, but that's back to Hawke. He's grabbed, he can't get clear. West tries to break clear the pack, and it's finally picked up now by Vanderhaar. Shot across to Eagle, and this looks dangerous on his own. He'll go for the long kick. He's gone for a short pass. It's good enough. Will it bounce right for Cobbing? He's attacked by Windbanks. Umpire called play out. It could have been in the back. As we see more with dodging and twisting as he drives the ball back. And a mark taken here by Carey. Now it's the Bombers' turn to go right back into attack. Shot across over the half-forward line. In front of Stormont. Big Salmon. And Salmon doesn't know he didn't pay the mark. And finally Nagel's grabbed. Down he goes. And the umpire said it'll be a ball up. They're not giving any free kicks. They're letting it go. What a game with the Swans a point in front. And only about a minute and a half to go, I would say. Can they hang in there? Punched away again. Going through his Cruz. Out to Vernon. There's the siren. And the Swans have won the match. The final scores. We see the scores now. 79-111. The Swans to Western 15-20-100.